doing? As you know, we are back with our theme, which is about transport.
Yes, hello big class children, how are you today? Are you doing well? Okay, yes, we are back with our theme.
Hello children, how are you? This is big class. Uncle Richard, Naguru and Golobi. How are you doing? We are back. Okay, now children, we are going to sing a song that is going to tell us what we use when we are going to different places.
Yeah.
For example, if you're going to America, you can't use a bicycle. And Stella, what do we use?
I think a bus.
In America?
Yes. What do you think, children? What do you use when you're going to America to visit your aunties and uncles?
Do you use a train?
I think that's something they do use a train.
Where?
I think an aeroplane.
Yes.
Not a hot balloon.
Oh, you can.
Okay.
Okay. In order to reach faster in only 2 days, you better use
An aeroplane.
because why? There is a big sea that you cannot cross using a bicycle.
A hot air balloon.
That one you can't.
When will you reach?
You will reach next year, but 2.
Not 3.
I'm going to America, what shall I use? I'm going to America, what shall I use? I'm going to America, what shall I use? I'll use aeroplane.
An aeroplane?
Yes. Fly in the air. Fly in the air. Fly in what? In an aeroplane. Fly in the air. Fly in the air. Fly in the air. In an aeroplane. I'm going to Barra. What shall I use? I'm going to Barra. What should I use? I'm going to Barra. What should I use? Use a motor car.
Motor car?
Drive on the road. Drive on the road. Drive on the road. In a motor car. Again. Drive on the road. Drive on the road. Drive on the donkey. Hey! I'm going to Tanzania. What should I use? I'm going to Tanzania. What should I use? I'm going to Tanzania. What should I use? What do I use?
I think a boat.
A boat?
Yay.
Mini boat.
Speedboat.
Sail on the water. Sail on the water. Sail on the water. In a speedy boat. Sail on the water. Sail on the water. Sail on the water. In a big ship. I'm going to Mombasa. What should I use? I'm going to Mombasa. What should I use? I'm going to Mombasa. What should I use? Use a railway train. Charge on the rail. Charge on the rail. Charge on the rail. In a long train. Charge on the rail. Charge on the rail. Charge on the rail. In a long train. Wow. We are exceptional, bye.
Yes, children. Yes, that is Uncle Richard,
Our Richard.
our music teacher.
Your best uncle.
Yes, we are back with our theme. Children, what is our theme? And Stella, do you think they remember?
Going places.
Going places.
Transport.
Transport.
Yes.
Aha. What have we been looking at?
We've been looking at, first of all, let's remind you the definition of transport.
What is transport?
Moving from one place to another. We also talked about 4 types of transport, which are
road transport,
air transport,
water transport,
and rail transport.
and then
Yes.
we looked at the
Means of different types of transport.
Yes.
Let's say road transport, we looked at motorcycle,
bicycles, horses,
donkeys, camels, cars, buses,
Buses,
lorries.
trucks, tractors.
Uh-huh.
And then air transport, we looked at
Helicopter,
aeroplane,
hot air balloon,
a jet.
and many more, Aunt Miriam.
Yes.
Mhm.
And then we looked at the water transport. And then underwater transport we have
We have, let's say, a ferry, a ship, a yacht, submarine, and
speedboat.
speedy boat, and many more. We also looked at the person who flies an aeroplane,
And who is that?
captain.
Captain.
We also looked at the
Who
person,
flies a what?
an
Is
aeroplane.
it a captain or a pilot?
Oh, thank you, Aunt Miriam, for reminding me.
A captain is for the boat. Not
The
so.
person who sails a boat.
Yes.
And a person who flies an airplane, we call him or her a pilot.
Yes.
Hmm?
Then we looked at
What we need when we are sailing a boat or when we are moving on water.
water.
Let's say life jackets.
Jacket,
Mhm.
floaters,
Mhm.
ropes,
Mhm.
and still remind them what is the use of a rope on a boat?
Oh, it helps. It is used for keeping the boat or a ferry in one place so that it doesn't move from one place to another.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we have the,
Compass.
yes, we have the compass here. Yes, and still.
Ah. Oh, and at Miriam,
Yes,
we
please.
also looked at rail transport.
Yes.
Do we find camels on rail transport?
Not really.
Cars? No. Motorbike?
Hey, no.
Aeroplane?
Airplanes fly in the air.
Do we find a ship in rail transport?
Children, what do we find on the rail transport?
I think it's just a train.
It's just a train.
Train only. And at Miriam, we also, under road transport, we looked at the road signs.
Road signs,
We
yes.
talked about those road signs. And where are they? Are these the ones? These ones? Children, do you think these are the road signs?
Where are they?
Someone said no. These ones?
Yes.
And how do we call this?
Is it on our head?
Yes.
Huh?
This one says corner ahead. Mhm.
Then we have this one here. This means school ahead. So when mommy or daddy is speeding,
Mhm.
they should slow down.
Remind them.
Yes.
And this means traffic lights. What's the use of traffic lights on the road? What does the red color mean? It means stop. What does the yellow color mean?
Wait, even if you are,
Late. And what does the green color mean?
it's time to go.
You're free to go.
Yes.
And when you see these traffic lights, you should take a good look at the different colors so
Yes.
that you don't cause an accident. Follow the rules. So we are kindly asking you to please remind the parents what to do on the road when they are driving. Yes.
Then we have this road sign. This one is a zebra
Crossing.
When you are crossing the road, make sure you cross at the zebra crossing.
And this means humps ahead. You should slow down when you're at the high speed so that you don't cause an accident. Yes.
You might hit the hump.
And they will take you to the police.
Well, we have this one here. What does it say? Parking. So children, when you're with your mommy or daddy in the car and you are looking for a place to park, when you see this sign here, you just know that that's the right place to park.
And we have another P here, but it has a red cross. What does it mean? No parking. So children, if you see this sign, and if you see that mommy or daddy or auntie or uncle trying to park where there is this sign, please remind them not to park there. Yes.
Then we have this sign here. What does it mean?
Yes, Auntie Miriam.
Well, it says roundabout. Roundabout. And Stella?
Yes.
Yes. You want to talk about the roundabout?
Maybe you, Auntie Miriam.
Okay.
Okay, and our last sign is men at work. What does it mean? If you find men working on the side, please slow down so that you don't knock them. Yes, Auntie Miriam, do we have something for these super children?
Well, we've seen the 4 types of transport. We've seen the means of transport.
The road signs.
We have seen the safety on the water.
Yes.
Now we have some work for the children.
What is it about, Auntie Miriam?
Well, here we have a puzzle. It's a puzzle.
Wow.
Well, children, look at this one here. Remember we said it's a puzzle. This puzzle is not in order. So what we are going to do, we are going to cut out these pieces of puzzles. Have you seen them? Then after cutting them out, we will stick the pieces
according to the number.
So, Stella, should we cut?
Yes, Auntie Miriam. Can I help you?
Yes, please.
So we are going to stick the puzzles according to the number. And which number do we start with? It should be number 1. Yes, where is number 1? And this puzzle is about the boat that was sailing on water. So you have to arrange it properly. So I'm cutting out number 1. Number one. Please hurry. Yes. And like this. Properly like this. You cut your number 1 out. Like this. And then you put your fantastic. This. And then after you get your paper, you go to the first box here and you stick your number 1 there. Like this.
After sticking number 1, you cut out number 2. Because after 1 we go to number 2.
You cut like this. Then I cut properly like this. Then I put my fantastic. Then I stick it there. Where is number 2, the second box? I stick it there.
Ah, wow. Now in this picture, I've already seen a dolphin.
Wow.
Yes.
Then after number 2, which number do we go to? Number 3. You get your paper, you cut out number 3 properly. Properly like this. You cut your number 3. Put glue. Then after you stick it there.
Number
3.
Wow.
After number 3, which number do we go to?
Number
4. Like this. Ah. You cut properly. You cut, and then
fantastic. And then you stick your number 4.
number 4 here in a box. Properly here.
Ah.
Then our last number is number
5.
You cut your number 5 out like this. Properly, you put,
Fantastic.
and then
You stick on your last box.
number
of the
5. Number 5, where are you? Is it supposed to be like this, Aunt Miriam?
Yes, please.
Okay, like this.
Uh-huh.
And then after, this is what you're going to come out with.
Wow.
Very beautiful. You do your work correctly. You color the picture. You see the boat is out. Is it a ship?
It's a
Yes.
ship.
And the dolphin is here. There is water. That's it.
Wow. Well done, children, because we know you're going to do the
Super
work.
Please
Yes.
don't forget to write your name.
Mhm.
See you next time.